Well, I found a horrible secret. The noise this motor was making that I couldn't figure out what it was. I knew it wasn't lifters. It didn't sound like a rod. I thought it might be a piston pin slap. Turned out to be the three screws, or bolts I should say, that were holding the camshaft timing gear on, had worked their way out. The piece that goes in here was holding the cam, back in place. But it was walking, and I think the noise I was hearing was this thing touching the timing, front of the timing cover, because it scared me enough that I quit driving the car thinking that something internal was wrong. And I probably could have been driving this thing for the last 34 years. The pistons were beautiful, the valves were beautiful, all the crank journals were beautiful. I haven't pulled the crank out, but I'm sure the mains were just as good. The motor only had about 3,000 miles on it when it started making that noise. And since it wasn't my daily driver, it was just a weekend play car, go back road racing, it got set aside. And then, if I'd have pulled the motor out when I had planned to back then, and I'd gone through the short block, I'd have found that problem and put the car back together again. Probably with a new short block, because this thing just was way too high compression. But anyway, there was nothing wrong with the motor. Unfortunately, I didn't know that. Stupidity reigns.